Hi, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here, for tuning in. I'm Valencia with Val 333 Tarot and with Spirit, and we're just going to jump right in here and see what a Spirit want to tell you the most today in regards to your current situation of who you're dealing with. What are their true thoughts and feelings and intentions towards you? All right. Excuse me. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you, but for more readings after this, please go ahead, and check out my husband's tarot channel at Possessed777. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, Taurus. So they definitely, and I haven't seen this yet, this combination in this deck, but it is very clear they might be cheating on you with someone at their job. I mean, that is the clearest I have ever seen in my life. Like, damn, because the amount of the toxicity, the dark, twisted, whatever addictive and negative shit that they're doing is surrounding the relationship, the marriage, the friendship. Okay, if they're not cheating on, friendship. So, because it's like for sure, this is someone that is married to you, in a relationship with you, friendship. Okay, maybe like a different kind of a partnership, commit like a, I don't know, business maybe or something here. But it is, that's where they are just being real fucking twisted and dark and toxic here. But then it's like surrounding like, oh, events and celebrating and partying and happy and having fun. Either they are a drunkard and a druggie, or they might be definitely cheating on you, because surrounding having it all with you already is where there's temptations, attracted to something or someone that is not good for them. And it's surrounding friendship, partying, having a good time, and workplace. So looks like here, Taurus, right away, they start out really, unfortunately, very fucking shady. And I mean, like, snooping into the affairs of another. So not only are they like being deceptive and shady and taking from you, they're doing it to other people as well. And then it's like immediately, it's like they basically are like in this daydreaming, irresponsible, like delulu, energy here, where they're not thinking very clearly. Okay. It's an energy where it's kind of like, they have too much going on, or they're not completing any projects at once. It's like they just have too much going on and they don't ever complete and stick to one thing. Now, this is where at the same time that fast a cycle is done. They know they're done with something, with you, whatever it is. Which I'm going to say it was successful for them. They achieved success and goals and all that by closing that cycle out and starting something new here, going on a new path, a new journey, an unplanned change of direction, to then go through a lot of gains and losses here, to then get to this point where it's surrounding material success and career path, um, business ideas, opportunities, whatever it is. This is where they're experiencing a lot of emotional ups and downs. Okay. And not feeling really the greatest here and going through a lot. And then, at the same time, caring about something here, you and the process here, but it's surrounding, they don't know what the future holds. They don't know what's going to happen. And then they're forced to have to literally use their own opinions, their own judgments, their own intuition, their own gifts. After that, this is where they're facing serious karmic issues, surrounding their own spiritual or religious path, going to a spiritual teacher, or them being one, right? At the same time, it could be about a contract. They're definitely having to obey the physical and spiritual rules and laws of life, or they're going to get screwed over like really fucking bad. So there's something here they need to really commit and choose, right? And just stick to that path and journey, whether it's with you or not. This is where, though, at the same time, they kind of like get excited about news of money of some sort. Like they're excited for something about that, whether it's a project, an opportunity, business, creativity. Looks like this is where they're diving deeper into some sort of skill, a hobby, whether it's on, like, a spiritual field or a career path field. That is where there is so much like bullying, oppressing you, oppressing others, oppressing themselves, toxicity, addictions. They know, whether it's the relationship with you, friendship, marriage, whatever this is, or their job, the way they're living their life, there's something here that they have got to part ways with. It's not ideal. It's very toxic, but they still choose to be, your friend, or in this marriage, or in this relationship here with you in partnership. After that, that's where they already emotionally just don't care and disconnect and walk away before anything could get good or bad. But then that's where they're showing like random happiness and success, and recognition and material success and all of that here, and having it all. Okay. And after that, it's like, okay, no, they're saying they've reached full contentment. They've achieved their goals and dreams and desires, and they're happy here and committed with you, and it's all great. To then there's the temptations, though. So there is something or someone they are attracted to or tempted by to do something that's not going to be good for them in the long run. and they're not making their decisions based on facts. It's more so on emotions. And this is why they're also in this energy of not being able to make a decision. There's emotional indecisiveness because they're confused about what path to choose or choosing you and someone. This is where it's like, okay, they just want to party, be happy. There's something apparently that they're celebrating about that they rather just have fun in, and it's surrounding profitable skills, talents, tools, hobbies, career path, whatever that is. That's where they kind of get in this energy of like begging, like just rewards, just wanting to take, and beg. Maybe something of repaying a loan or just wanting things to be, hopefully, let's just say equal and balanced. But towards the end here, Taurus, they get to this point where they have a pleasant, unexpected experience and outing with a secret admirer, a loved one, or with you, either or, I don't know, or with their own personal journey. And that seems to make them feel really good. So I'm going to see what the advice is here for Crosswatcher. Okay, Crosswatcher. So a lot has come out here for you for advice, but basically it's wishes will be granted and you will get exactly what you truly want and desire, whatever that is. Okay. And changes in your fortune and your fate can go in an ideal way. Okay. It looks like here, so you're going to have to, there's something about future plans of your business, your career path, and really putting in the work with that. You're going to have to use emotional, like balanced control. You're going to have to find a way to balance your emotions, okay, the ups and downs, and even opposite events, negative, positive. And you're going to have to work with it all for it to go in your favor and go through the ups and downs here and feel emotionally good about what you're doing and what you're choosing. This is where, life will step in to kind of help out in a sense here. There will be changes made, but I see here progress and anxiety has stopped with something here. Okay. So there's anxiety and there's progress has stopped, and it's because of bad investments. You keep spending your time, money, energy, and efforts in the wrong places or people and things. Or I don't know, maybe something about money and bankruptcy or whatever it is. So obviously it's kind of like you got to work on that, invest the proper way, the right way. Okay. And at this point, whether it's with Taurus or not, because what's going on here is you're just basically facing illogical dissatisfaction in life. So you may feel like the whatever you have with Taurus isn't good enough, or you're not good enough, and life just sucks. And really, it's just illusions. You're kind of just allowing illusions to mess with you, what you think should be versus what really just life is. Okay, let me just double check a card here. Oh, it's because of old memories, dwelling on old memories here. And it's because the relationship's getting tested here with Taurus. So it's either just you having dissatisfaction with the relationship or or your personal job. And so then your job, is all that's going on with your personal stuff with your job. It's starting to seep into what you have with Taurus. So if you just take it to step back and don't do anything brash and just really look at it all, you will actually get exactly what you truly desire and want and deserve, whether it's, of course, with yourself, but also with Taurus. All right, Taurus, so let's see what your advice is. Okay, well, it's basically there is a sense of peace and happiness and calmness that's here, but you're it's something here where basically you're going to have to really step up and do something, Taurus. I don't know what it is, whether it's taking action towards who you're dealing with or it's more so just personally within yourself, but there's something here of needing to step up and do the work about something. And I see here you're having like there's something here about difficulties and competition about something you do care about, but like there's like adversaries and like challenges here. Okay, so let me just yeah, you're having kind of difficulty and harsh feelings here. You need to take a stand on something that's important to you. Or maybe it's like take a stand against, crosswatcher, and who you're dealing with or not. It's just like take a stand. So it's kind of like you will have peace. You will gain a new perspective. You will see things differently. Things will feel so much more better by balancing all the ups and downs. You'll get exactly what you want to, if however this is here. Okay. But maybe don't get so competitive and aggressive here with Crosswatcher and just step up and just be you. Like there is something here of like regal influence success. Like you do well. Okay. And so it's kind of like no need to compete, no need to get aggressive, just calm down, kind of an energy here, and you're going to get your peace. Things are going to be fine. Things are going to feel better and balanced here for you. All right. And for Crosswatcher, yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, you will get exactly what you want. There's some changes going in, up and down here in life, but you kind of just, you know, something's kind of making you feel like old memories, whatever you're dwelling on, don't dwell. That's what's kind of like ruining things here. You're dwelling on something, Crosswatcher. I don't know what it is. You're going to have to just take a step back and relax here to really have things go in your favor with Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at everything. I'm like, yeah, because Crosswatcher, I don't know what you're doing, but there's some serious toxicities here. And it's like, it's in order to maintain balance control, it's like you're going to have to, invest better, work harder, like really plan. And it's like, you're kind of quit dwelling, stop dwelling on whatever is going on here. Okay. And you will get what you want. I know that sounds easier said than done. Anyway, I hope that this helped you both. All right. Thank you. Bye.